Hello. Soon. Meow. All right, things will be ready in a moment. Hello. One moment. There we are. Your audio's on now.
Hello. We're back.
Hi, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you for head pats, Ghosty.
And let's get rid of this starting soon screen. I left up. Oh no, that's still visible. There we are. Be gray.
Does it have to do with good bars?
Also, thank you for sub for all the redeems. Sorry it took a while. I'll do the hydrate and stretch. Stretch for
Not this
start.
time. What's your question? I have no idea. Sounds like it'd be alright, though.
Alright, yeah, my YouTube is working. There we are. That's good.
I don't drink a lot of Gatorade.
Alright, let's boot this up proper.
I don't exert myself enough to drink Gatorade.
Ooh, that might have been a bit loud.
Watermelon cola sounds like it would be okay, depending on
I
how watermelon it is.
I've
But
had a
mint
watermelon.
lemon?
I've had watermelon cola mix before. It's actually okay.
Hmm.
Mint lemon,
Mint lemon sounds
lemon,
awful.
mint and lemon on their own, not so bad.
Are you also asking about all four together? Mint, lemon, watermelon, and cola?
Yeah, like really? You mean? Oh my goodness, Ghosty. Uh, you can end up with quite nice mixes. Oh my goodness. What kind of? Hmm. That might explain why people are kind of insane where you're from. Ah, green lemon cola. Wait, green lemon? Green green lemon or lime? Just to clarify, do you mean lime or actual green lemon? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Lime cola. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Because I was thinking green lemon would be like not yet ripe. But like lime, I can get. I can get like mint and lime.
I mean, lime cola is just a Sprite, basically.
Yeah, basically. Or mixing Sprite and cola, which again isn't that weird.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. The watermelon's the bit that's really getting me. Like I'm like, orange Fanta from
sounds
Europe.
good.
Well, orange Fanta is the regular Fanta, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, like Fanta is normally orange,
Is it?
right? Yeah, isn't it?
I
Come on,
have no idea.
orange Fanta. No, 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 no. Mint lemon and watermelon cola. And then green lime cola. There are two different things.
So
Okay.
our fears were founded.
Okay, they were
All three
partially founded.
together. Mint, lemon, and watermelon.
And then the green lime cola is a different one. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. The regular flavor for Fanta is orange, except in the US it's like made differently. But it's supposed to be orange.
I see.
Coconut cola. I've actually had coconut cola. A coconut cola. It's not bad. It's basically just cola, but instead of just water, they use like coconut water. I think. That's not bad. Hi, Koopa. Good luck at TAFE. Nom. Nom nom. I need to get a nom emote. I need to get a lot of emotes eventually. I need to save up.
A certain
just-
bunny android has a regen page up.
Hopefully, I'll get some soon. I also have some other things I need to plan in general. There's a lot of things I want to save up for,
Yeah.
like some starting soon screens and things. Like, I like the style that I came up with for my like starting a new screen, like that animated thing. But I kind of want to work in a new thing, is like a BRB screen, or like a nice one when I finally got my design fleshed out. And I think I know who might come for one of those. For
I
emotes,
hope
I am
you're
very
doing
excited.
swag, Ghosty.
Yeah. Okay, I have BG open.
I did send you an invite.
Yeah, and I got it there. Here we are. I was just quickly making sure it wasn't gonna bug out again and open on the wrong screen, because I had it open. I was just making sure. I had to make sure it was on the right screen. But now it is. Oh, my background noise canceling's turned off on my microphone. I forgot last time. I turned it off for a little bit and forgot to turn it back on. So you'll hear all the other background noises unless I turn this back on. Was it this one? No, this is the right. It's supposed to be noise suppression, but it's.
You can always DoorDash your Philly steak.
Turned on my other audio challenge. DoorDash isn't really much of a thing here in Australia. Oh, and HelloFresh doesn't work here. Okay, so like, HelloFresh is a thing in Australia, but at the same time, it's not like. Wait, didn't we? Oh, now I remember. We had to go back after things went skewiff last time.
Yep. We didn't do a
Now I
whole lot.
remember.
It was just a good place to end since we had to redo things.
Yeah. And we had other things happening anyway. Yeah.
So, teleport to
Let me just reattach
Basilisk Gate.
Shadow Heart and go to Basilisk Gate. Yeah. Okay, that's in the north. It's like in the east over there. Yeah. So, like, here's the thing. Um, resting zone glitch. I don't know.
What's that? I need more context.
A garlic cola doesn't sound too bad, actually, Seb. Like, think about it.
I'm
Just a
thinking
very...
about it. I don't know
But,
how
like,
I'm feeling about it.
so garlic, aside from how it normally is like, if it's... So you know what the difference between garlic and roasted garlic, right? It's kind of like a baked onion is different to, like, raw onion. It's a lot
I
sweeter,
guess.
and the smell's a bit different past a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I could imagine if it had been like soaked in vinegar for a while, like when you use it to cure, and then it's changed, and then you fry that up. You know when they like pickle vegetables and things, and you have a clove of garlic. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to have teleported me. Why didn't it send me to Baldur's Gate? I clicked on it twice. Now it should send me. Yeah, I'm here now.
You
All's well that ends.
teleported here
Not as
and
bad
then
as it
you
could have.
were gone.
That was weird. I didn't click anything else. It just sent me back.
Like, I saw the flash of you getting here, but you're not here.
Wait, what? Why am I here again? What?
Try to use the...
The
Which are you using the map or are you using the waypoint menu?
I was using the map. Oh my goodness,
Try
now I
to use the
remember.
waypoint menu now instead.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
that
just
worked.
clicking on the map. Why was the map not working?
I don't know. But at least one of them worked.
Time to press ahead.
Yeah, that was weird. Mushroom okay, now that's a weird one.
Ugh.
Umami and cola.
Here's
I'm not...
the sewers.
Because all I can think of when I think mushroom is like the umami flavor. You know what I mean? And considering mushroom is pretty close to like meat, it's like it's like almost a meat cola. What the? Yeah, that's cursed. I know. I'm not sure what I think about that. Hey Hershey, what do you think about a meat cola?
I'm not feeling it. I'll be honest. I'm not feeling it.
Can we all agree that a coffee cola isn't bad?
Yeah, that's good.
What about a chocolate cola?
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah,
Like a chocolate Coke.
like a
I
Hershey
mean,
Coke.
you can get one of those at Sonic, probably.
Hershey Coke. That would actually
I
be really
believe
cool.
we went this way.
Hold on, Hershey. Just imagine, like, you, but carbonated Hershey chocolate cola. And there's, like, bubbles rising through you.
I mean, it's
Translucent,
possible,
bubbly.
but it probably wouldn't be pleasant for me.
Possibly. Hey, have you ever gotten, like, over-carbonated and needed to burp and you feel, like, kind of bleh? Is that what happens? You just with bubbly feeling going through you?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, flying
All
down.
of
I was
those
looking up there.
different flavored sodas that are being discussed in chat, I'm sure none of them compare to how gross LaCroix is.
What the hell's LaCroix again? I'm forgetting.
It's sparkling water, but really poorly made.
Oh no. Shadowheart, don't fall into the gas.
Thank you for the pets.
Cypher. Oh
Sweet.
no.
I'm dead.
Oh, Shaiha. Sorry, I misheard for a moment and I looked and I was like, oh wait, that's...
I'm laughing at my text-to-speech.
Hi, Shaiha.
What's this? A heretic in our midst? Your
Hello.
death in the Dreadlord's name.
Bruh.
We do be gaming. I'm doing all right. How are you? Yeah, we're in the last part of the game, but it's still got a lot left.
Because the last part is like a really big part.
Yeah. Depends on how many detours you choose to take. Move this fucking box out of my way.
Another fight. Let's go.
There. Not
Thank you
enough
for the
movement.
follow, Shaifa. Oh, Shaifa? Is it Shaifa? Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, T-Bexo.
Don't waste a step.
It's a Tavixo. Yeah. Let me think. Have I got any actions left? Nah, I'll let that rest.
Ready.
Why are you walking before flying? Silly. Dead.
Just a quick
No.
warning. While I'm mostly better, I still have a light bit of a cough, and it does sneak up on me a bit more because it's less frequent now.
No worries.
But it is less bad.
I was looking through my Twitter lists the other day, and I'm still on Shoiho's VTubers that I would eat list.
Oh no.
Okay, ending my turn. I mean, fair.
I mean, I'm gonna be a Harpy when I finally get my full model. Would, I wonder if I would just taste like chicken, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I do have cough drops I should probably go get, actually. I should probably grab them in a moment, but, because I forgot to bring them. But, secrets?
usually
I have to
just
make
get
sure...
halls.
I had to make sure I could actually have those, though, because I have a really messed up gut. Oh, it's right here. Okay, it seems like I would be able to have them. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always nice when I find something that, doesn't melt my innards. Me loving spicy food is really ironically, kind of lore accurate, because birds are immune to capsaicin.
Nice.
I just realized that earlier today. Although it wasn't quite immune while I was sick, because it did make me cough a bit more. Although, that was probably just because I made it extra spicy. Still tasty, though.
Also, Shrewa,
why
are
am I
we
out of-
are we gaming tomorrow?
What you gaming tomorrow?
Are we phasmoing? Let's go.
Yeah, I got a Phasmo with you guys at some point. I just, jeez, everything's been so busy
Phasmo?
recently. I have Phasmo, I just haven't done it. I actually haven't played it yet.
Well, damn.
I have it, but I haven't played it.
Same time as
I have
last time,
Reaper,
fine with
too.
me.
Yee. Well, I have to figure out a few different things.
It's perfect that you haven't played it at all because you'll be super scared.
Scary things are a bit weird with me. It's like some things that you wouldn't think scare me will, and then things that totally should just don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'll
I mean,
get
it all
paranoid
depends
about.
on how well it's made.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I've heard, like, some of the things in Phasmo just feel more like a meme B movie,
Yeah.
but then some of them are genuinely horrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm still working on figuring out my schedule with things and balancing that with Zypha's schedule, adjusting and work and things, but I am looking forward to more time. And catching up with friends.
Wits and blades always sharp. Can't give up now.
Do you have a
See, I
lockpick
have
or?
lock picks, or I could just do this.
I mean, yeah, but you aren't really caring about going quietly.
No.
I have
Oh,
something to
it's
ask.
that rat.
We see, we know.
Yeah.
Isn't that the absolute?
We know.
The rat?
Kind of, yeah, listening through the rat or something else?
Yeah, that's the voice
Wait.
of the absolute.
So, hold on. How is that woman's brain turned to mush so quickly, and yet this rat is just vibing?
Because it's a cranium rat. It's a special one.
Okay, so why is it a cranium rat, though?
You don't see the
Why
little
is-
glowy thing on its head?
I see the glowy thing on its head, but why is it... Why is that... What? How does that work?
Don't know.
So, effectively, some rat, powered by the Absolute, is able to hold the Absolute's influence without having any repercussions, yet a full-grown person of many fists literally just couldn't hold for more than a minute.
Yeah. I guess the rat's
Either-
just built different.
Or that particular person was very, very not...
I think sour cola is literally just Sprite, no?
No, sour cola is more... So you know bitters, right?
Keep forgetting. What are we supposed to
Alright.
be doing?
So Sprite's almost like that, but a lot more sugar and carbonation.
We are troublemakers.
Like, it's
Keep your mucky little people.
hard lemon.
Ah.
It's the difference between, like...
What's the name of that river? Down
So
there?
cola has its own particular
The Sioux
twinge. That little bitterness, that sort of
Whatever it's called,
back
it's
of the mouth sort of
impressive.
feel. Like when you have, like,
Tastes great.
many other colas. It's different, because with, like, Sprite, you don't get that cola back end, that weird bitter. You just get sour and sweet with carbonation.
Hi, Saki.
Nah,
It's like,
don't know how to swim.
they're very minute. I don't have the right words to describe it, but there's very subtle differences in, like, what you'll find in the flavor. Although I have to say, one thing that bugs me about Sprite is they overcarbonate the bottles.
Dang,
Yeah.
what are we supposed to
Like,
be doing?
I get it if you're trying to make sure they maintain carbonation over a long distance and they last a while longer, but when you're serving it, you want it to not be as carbonated.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I guess, like, dispenser Sprite is better, because more watered down and it's not nearly as carbonated.
The Sioux,
Fair enough.
I don't know. Okay, we gotta get through this.
Maybe Australian Sprite tastes different.
It is a bit. We tend to have less sugar in our stuff.
Gotcha.
We have stricter regulations around it.
This is the front door to that fight that you started over there. If you want to walk this way and do the conversation.
I guess we can walk through there this way, right?
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones.
Making a lot of assumptions right now.
And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea.
It didn't say a thing.
Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the wizard intimidation. Methods in Greece. Press me and you might see some real magic. Ooh, that's a difficulty 20. No.
I don't think he's scared.
Well, it is a promise regardless. I don't want to roll again.
Yes. Yes!
He sounded so excited to fight us.
He wanted to. He wasn't gonna listen anyway. He just wants to show off.
Ow.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Sorry.
I'm already on fire now, so might as well just stay in fire.
Melted chocolate.
Owie.
Yeah.
Can't even catch my breath.
He was really begging there.
It,
Yeah.
Talk to me.
owie. My neck hurts.
Aww. Gotta get you one of those support pillows to help sort of let your neck rest a bit. I need to get one of those, actually.
Finally, we can have a turn again.
Yay. Too many methods.
On my way.
And they're all made out of grease.
Hence, highly flammable.
Can't afford to let up.
You got that? Yeah. You got that.
What's the plan?
That works. What the? Oh my goodness, the music just started playing. Fits so well, I picked the right one. I picked the right one.
I like that since they missed us, we can keep playing.
They're just like, eh. They're dashing
How metal
in.
is it that my... How metal is it that my lyre is on fire?
That is very metal. We were playing the right song for it.
Ah. Lae'zel got prone.
Because I just noticed you were playing music. I was like, oh, I'm a bard. I should jump in on that. Hold on.
Choice but to keep going. My faith will protect
Can
me.
I... Since we've got so much fire anyway. Let me just find the right trajectory for this. Are you still in the middle of the room? Where are you at?
There. And there.
And over there. Do you mind if I bisect the battlefield?
You do whatever you want.
I know they're immune to fire damage, but basically... Yeah, I was hoping there would be, like, a knockback effect if they were in it already. I was
Just
wrong.
damage.
It's... I was kind of thinking it would, like, push them Never mind. I was wrong.
I won't give in.
I do have a separate way of dealing with this, though. And what else do I have? Yeah, I'll go continue on what I was doing before.
Can't give up.
Their aim is not that great. Hmm. Sawa. Let's get it. Yeah. There we are.
Doing my best not to fly through your firewall.
For a dull moment.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I think I'm gonna dispel it actually. Can I dispel that?
I mean, the grease methods will take damage from it.
Well, yeah, true. I'll probably leave it up then.
These days.
I'm just thinking about what will be better. Oh, I should probably move this up here. I am going to... Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Where do we have a fire method still? Down here. Okay. So I poured water on them. And then I get... Oh dear. Right after I put out the fire there.
Oops.
It kind of worked. I was going to hit
you
them
see what
after
I
I
did?
doused it. Yeah, that was kind of clever.
Yeah, sucked them right into your wall.
Yeah. And then that caused a splash over here, which then automatically ignited and killed the...
I'm
with an
not
explosion.
really sure how, but pop off, I guess.
I mean, you take the W's you can, you know? You take the W's you can.
Also, I'm not sure how I sucked my character in.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, we got more grease.
One.
One. That's one greasy boy.
What now?
There's still 2 grease balls down there that haven't joined the fight.
We can deal with them
All
later.
down there.
Hmm.
Need to act fast.
If there's one thing I know about like fantasy buildings, it's how overbuilt the scale is relative to reality.
Yeah.
It's like archers like this can exist, clearly. But like considering how much of it is collapsed, like so you see how much of it is collapsed or broken away, and then you have to think, so what's supporting the ceiling above? Because those arches serve a purpose.
Yeah.
And huge swaths are just not there anymore. Like, by all logic, sinkholes should be dotting the surface a lot more often.
Yeah.
This is just not... This is just not, like, yeah, we find some collapsed areas, but then you see huge chunks like that where, very clearly, a lot more of the ceiling should have caved in. I don't know, it just gets to me. Alright, let's swing over there and set these things ablaze. Well, that's not gonna work. Can I launch it that one, though? Yes, I can. Kaboom. I believe that was an apt use of that. Alright. What?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let me just, Shield of Faith myself. Because what I'm about to do is, going to hurt.
Need to stay focused.
Oh. I am glad I cast that on myself at that point. Sometimes you just gotta brace for the worst.
Light on my feet.
You've left Mayvel up here.
I just purposely ungrouped them so that Lae'zel wouldn't walk through fire.
Ah, fair enough. Well, there's no fire anymore, so we're good. Anyway, were we supposed to go through here? Yeah. Got Saren's skeleton. We need a skull. Ooh. Looting them all?
No traps,
Yep.
please.
Okay. Should I open that chest?
Go for it.
Okay.
Anything of use?
Scorched Book. Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation.
Pretty good.
Elixir of Guileful Movement. And Drought Poison. I have an interesting thought. The spell Create or Destroy Water, does it actually, like, make water? Or does it, like, draw
Yes.
moisture out of the air to make water.
If anything, it would probably be drawing water from the plane of water.
Ah. So it's
If it was drawing it from
effectively...
somewhere.
So it's literally drawing water from an entire realm of water.
Yes. If it were to be drawing water from somewhere, that's where it would draw water from.
Like, so there is literally an entire plane of just water.
Yes, there's elemental planes of all the elements. That's why there's grease meppets, because there's like a plane of grease.
So wait,
The
So
planes
there's
that are like grease and ash and all that are like the mixing points of two elemental planes.
okay, I'm starting to get it now. So in a sense, nothing is created nor destroyed, but everything can swap between planes. So it seems as if it's being created, but it's really just being borrowed.
I think there's a lot of stuff that is created and destroyed in the D&D universe. I don't think it follows the rules of physics.
It'd be neat to actually find a way to sort of unite the two ideas. Like,
Yeah.
there is infinite, like, potential energy. Therefore, nothing is really created nor destroyed because it was infinite to begin with.
Yeah.
It's just being borrowed from different sources throughout time and space to make different things happen. Which itself actually aligns with the stagnant universe theory that people used to have, and the concept of there was a brief like alchemical concept of like, so you know, like the humors theory on like living things, like the four humors. Like there was like black bile, yellow bile, blood, and forgetting the other one. But then basically there's like the concept of heavenly humors, which are like beyond the world itself. It was some other concept. It's just neat to see that it sort of could be a reflection of like those other planes of elements. I wonder how much they actually drew from some of the older theories of the world. Alright, so where are we supposed to go to next? Down this way?
Dota, thank you for the raid.
Oh. Dota! Hi hi! Welcome! How are you?
Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome, Dota! And hi, Minty!
How was your stream?
Hi, Chair! Hi, Ellie!
You copied the full thing.
I usually catch, I was hanging out and watching their stuff a little bit before, as I was waking up, getting ready for this.
Oh.
Yeah. Dota's awesome. All of you are awesome. Yeah. Whoop, I just slipped on grease.
Thank you for the follow. So anyways, if any of you don't know me from Dota's channel, I'm Hershey, the chocolate shape-shifting VTuber, completely made out of chocolate, but you wouldn't eat your friends, right?
Right?
Hope your stream went well, Dota. And I'm playing here with Raven.
Yeah.
Raven introduction. Do you
What?
have anything? You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I mean, my introduction is, hi, Celestial Harpy. And I don't really have a proper introduction yet, but, if you want to know what happened, essentially, I am I am space burb, but not like alien space, like, you know, star burb. I'm burb person. Anyway,
Herb.
I'm bird. And, well, everyone might joke about eating Hershey. I'm the one who has to be worried about being eaten because apparently I taste like chicken, so... But yeah, it's nice to see you all. Yeah, I need to set up a proper like lore video. I have a concept of like how Ray is, but I don't have any proper storyline really. I'm just your happy average urban, slightly eldritch harpy, with powers that probably should not be abused, but are slightly.
Someone down here that we know.
Neat. Shadowheart slipped on more grease. Someone down here we know. Is
If
this
any
what I
of you
think it
needs to
is?
raid and run, no hard feelings.
Chimkin. Yeah, Chimkin. It's Arabella and
Yeah.
a few others.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Yeah, this is a...
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Arcana, study the stone. Eee.
Nice.
Oh, come on. I'm rolling again on that one. Yeah, that's a
those
bit
are
better.
just some rocks. Enjoy food,
You are
Stoda.
flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells.
As long as the
crackling
foods aren't
through
me.
the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Have you been on this on your own this whole time?
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
Okay.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
I'm not sure about that. The weave isn't necessarily benevolent.
Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
Okay then.
Bone Daddy.
Sounds suspiciously familiar.
There are mods that transform his name into Bone Daddy instead of Withers.
The weave being the fabric of how magic works in its essence entirely isn't exactly a benevolent force, is it?
Nope. It's just a tool.
Yeah, fair enough. Although
It's like AI. You can use it as a tool, but there's definitely horrible ways
some
you
bad
can use
uses
it.
of it. Yep. But there's also some really good ways you can use it.
Yeah,
Like,
like medical research.
or, hey, can I prototype this building facade? Can you give us an idea of what that might look like if we go ahead with this design? No, I want to change colors. And can we try it with this color instead? How about with this different shaping? Using it to sort of like brainstorm is good, I think.
Yeah, as
It's
long as
just,
it's not stealing other people's creations without consent.
I agree. The real issue is more it's stealing other people's creations if it's used under the case of claiming it as being its own
All's well,
ownership.
I hope. Aside
The
from
issue is
obvious.
more how do we define how we learn and how an AI learns? That's more of a deep conversation, but in short, we learn by observation and then replication and adaptation, and neural networks work the same way. The only difference is one has agency and the other one is just fed data and is just more efficient at it than people. The problem is allowing people to misuse it is a huge problem to a lot of other people, and it's something that needs, I don't know. It's a fascinating topic. I just get carried away. It's one of those conundrums. I'm like, I do agree though. It has been misused a lot recently.
Yeah.
And it's also very energy inefficient. That's one of the biggest issues is making it not as wasteful and resource intense. Sharons are using House of Grief to cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I'll bring that up.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Yeah, okay. I guess the weave really is kind of like AI in that sense. In that you can string together a lot of things and it will kind of get it, but if you mess up in your inputs, your output can be something you did not ask for. Yeah, let me just do this spell. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but you mess up one thing, and the weave just completely misinterprets what you were going for. It really is like AI. Or coding. I remember there was a short, actually, where it's more like programming. Like, magic is more like programming.
Yeah.
And if it's like that, you could also argue it's kind of like spaghetti programs or spaghetti code, where someone has slapped together so many different strings to make something work, to the point that even the most experienced people can't read it or make any sense of it. It would be like forbidden magic, but not because it's powerful, but because no one can really know what it's going to do for sure, and it's probably broken in some fundamental way, held together by, like, duct tape and dreams equivalent of magic. It's like, yes, I need to hold the potato for me to cast Fireball. No, it doesn't work if I don't use the potato. Yes, if I do not have the potato, it will not happen. Also, it tends to happen like 2 meters above and then come down on everything. Just wait, it's buggy. I don't know. I know I have to hold a potato in my left hand and then cast it. No, I don't know why I require a potato. Oh yeah, AI for shitposting for sure. I mean, that's its best use. Alright, which way are we going again? Was it this way?
I think
Up
we're
this
just
way?
exploring.
Okay. Because there's this down here. We killed these. What's behind this door? Ooh, chest. It's locked. You got that experience to lockpick that?
What's that?
Oh, I just thought, like... Imagine if that really is how magic goes, and then there was another extension on that. Like, you could have, as an example of forbidden magic, you have these tomes of someone who was like an aspiring student of like a wizard's like convent, and they all make a huge
That might be worth it.
huge mistake in like how they're writing up some spells, and what they've written is so nonsensical but so dangerous that they've just bound it and hidden it, and so you find these forbidden like spells somewhere and no one's really sure if they're safe to cast or not. So they just go, no, don't. And that's why you find these leather-bound books that are then chained up and left in the basement of some dusty old library, forgotten for hundreds of thousands of years, and then someone walks in and finds it in these adventure games, and it's like, yeah, we'll cast this spell that totally is very useful and isn't, chained up and closed with a padlock behind 7 locked doors and a hidden key in a chest somewhere. Surely this can't backfire, right? It's like, why does it have to always be, oh, some great mage who is very smart made this thing and no one can make sense of it? Why can't it be some bumbling newbie came in and did some stuff like a haphazard coder, and their writing was so nonsensical and it was ripping off every other mage they could, but still written in such a way that no mage can understand it and no one is willing to risk casting it? Because we all know what happens if you have a spell you don't know and you try to cast it, things can go very wrong. It's like 90% of those spells. I would love to see a case where you find a freaking supposedly legendary freaking tome, and you manage to unlock it. You open it, it's nonsensical, and then you try to cast it, and it does nothing. Like, you go through all this effort as a mage, you figure something out, and you're like, you finally decipher it, and you discover it literally doesn't work. And then you try a little differently, and it just kills you. That's it. It either doesn't work, or it kills you. And you've spent like this entire time trying to find it. Hi, Demonberry. Oh, I hear. We should probably head over there. Is that where it's supposed to go?
I mean, we're probably nowhere near our destination of the Mummy Lord's Den.
True. We still have to search a bit more.
I'm just saying that the place that we're supposed to go isn't anywhere near us.
Well, we'll
But you can
continue
explore around
exploring.
down here as much as you like.
Undercity ruins. Oh, there's people here.
Makes 2 waypoints.
Penitent
That's a
Baraki.
shopkeep.
Oh,
Also, this is the Orin place.
yeah, I can
Also,
tell
we
from
are-
the blood on the floor.
We are actually at our destination here.
We are?
Yes.
You said we were nowhere near.
Well, I lied, apparently.
Thank you for the head pat, Steamberry. No, you could. Oh my goodness.
is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Trading time. Cloud giant fingernails.
Now kill him.
You just needed to buy that, didn't they?
Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Namely for druids and barbarians.
We can talk later.
Okay.
Nice, he dropped
So-
my gold.
That was all we had to find? Is this actually a door, or is it just bricked off to look like this? I guess it's an actual door, but it's been bricked over. Like it's fully sealed from behind there.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
There's a book on the floor. Passage of Penitence. Certified. A new passage takes odor, adding a common refrain from a darker verse. Yes, live from reading all that you'll find what they have felt. There's a passageway down here.
Did you check the pouch?
Pouch of what? Oh, that pouch? I hadn't. Oh, there's the skull. Rotten eggs, rotten cheese, gold. Nice. I didn't even see that. Oh, there's the ghost. Shall we go to drop off the head?
Sure.
Because I believe
we have a
that's
teleport
what,
point to come back here, so.
yeah. There's no teleport point there, though. We had to walk that way.
Yeah.
Nice that we found our way out here.
Yep.
It was up this way, wasn't it?
Here goes nothing.
If
Are the gods truly this petty?
it's just the grease.
Did we go too far?
I think we went too far. Yeah, no, it's the other way. Up higher into the grease. Up that way.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Yeah, up here. That one guy who literally killed the cultists, then immediately decided to fight us, like it. Yeah. Chancer's said healing word, mass healing word. Useful for maybe someone. Alright. Now we have to find the Mummy Lord thing. Where would we go next? Is up here?
Undercity ruins teleport.
To the Undercity ruins?
Yeah, Undercity ruins.
Okay.
Very bottom one.
In there now? Alright. And then we
So
go
if
down
we
the
were to go to the
passageway.
other way, that would be Orin.
Yeah. So this way?
Yep.
Yeah. End Mystic Carrion's immortality. Yep. Mystic Carrion's immortality, okay.
Sounds like this place doesn't care for intruders.
Of course it was going to be trapped.
You have a curse on you that makes you take damage each time you cast a spell.
And?
Just say.
What should I do? I'm ready.
So that's a curse for opening the chest?
Let's do this.
Yep.
I'm glad it's on virtue then, because Shadow
It's
Hearts.
on all of this.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. You got spell rot necrosis.
Don't know if it counts towards smite.
Hi Blair. Welcome, welcome. Let me see, can I...
Can't give up. Not now.
We can't do anything yet. I'll have to move to the next turn. Yeah, those hands. Those hands be handsy. So what makes him a greater zombie?
More health.
Is that really it?
I don't know the lore behind it. But yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Let's finish
Oh yeah, it is you. Well, welcome. Yeah. I'm Harpy. It'll take a while for my actual model to be done up. For now, I'm using this one, the Suika model. I'm just playing some Baldur's Gate with Hershey. We're in the final act, actually, so it'll be good to get this one eventually. Thank you for the follow, XR40 X4R2. Thank you. What? One moment. Hello. Oh, I am on just chatting? Oh no. Whoops. I was sure I'd set it properly, but now it should be proper. There we are. That fixes that. Must have made a mistake and didn't hit update.
And move.
Oh, it still says chatting. Oh no. Hold on. There we are. That works. Kind of same. Yeah. Blit.
Got to concentrate. Focus straight through.
Ignis doesn't count as casting a spell, does it?
Hello?
It doesn't seem that Shadowheart got hurt from that, if we do have the curse. Unless undead each time you
Certainly
cast
would have counted for anti-Ethel's spite.
Certainly would have. Should have. Oh, that already missed it. Yeah, it probably did actually affect. No, it affected.
Fall by my hand.
Bye. Harpy.
Another step forward.
I actually would like to know, That's a lot of treasure. There's a whole gold ingot in there. Gold, sure, but nothing.
That's curious.
Oh. Sus wall.
Better not be cursed.
Malice. Necrotic resistance, gold. It's all pretty normal. My guess is the switch would be on the opposite side of the room. Maybe by one of these pillars. They've been carved into with writing. No option to read it. Probably not too important. Let's see.
A long way to go still.
Hmm. We smashed that door in. There should be a mechanism. Oh, how did you unlock it?
Pick.
You just lockpicked it.
Yep.
Where was the pick? Where's the lock to pick on that? Even
Don't know.
I-
But I take
how did
the wins
I-
we get.
I don't. Oh, okay, fair enough. Take the W you get. What's this then? Oh dear. Yeah, that entire body has been Mystic Carrion.
This thing has a chill of death to it. Necromantic magic.
Yep.
Let's see.
Hey, there's a brimmed hat in there. Nice. Where is the
So, one of the zombies has the jar of his immortality, according to this note.
and that was it, probably, because I just picked it up.
No, one of the zombies. One of the 3 zombies, probably,
Hmm.
that we met.
Yeah. A minute, let me just find. No, it's Shadowheart that picked it up. I'm just trying to find it because I know I picked up a jar of Mystic Carrion's brain. Thoughtless brain and ancient darkness pulses from within. So, we have his brain. We're looking for something different, are we?
Art.
His heart? Yeah.
That's the source of his immortality.
So one of the zombies has it.
Here's his liver.
We might as well get all the parts that are hanging around. So where would he be? I don't want the severed torso. Why did I pick that up? Ugh. Just yeet it. So let's see, we're going back up and gonna find Undercity ruins. Okay.
Passage of Penitence. Oh, we're back.
Yeah. We should probably head up and
Confront the zombies.
I'll give it a
yeah.
try.
One of them probably has it already.
One of them is at the Baldurs Gate.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu? I sure do. I remember eating a Philly steak while watching two
Nice.
swag beats for Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm doing it again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You enjoy.
In the
Alright.
case of deja vu, it's not deja vu if it actually has happened before.
Mm. Well, that's not exactly true. It can end up having have happened, but it's not remembering whether it has happened or not. It's not being sure in the moment, but feeling that familiarity despite not knowing for sure whether it really did or didn't happen.
Yeah.
So you can have a sense of deja vu and then learn it actually did happen later, and it was still deja vu. But it's like a very particular unfamiliar familiarity.
Nice.
But it can come from an event that actually happened.
I teleported to the Basilisk Gate.
Yep. I walked up. Let's go back to the gate and find the zombos. There we are.
Let's see what I can glean.
There it is. We'll talk to that zombie beggar.
Find the boats, you'll find Thrumbo. That's all I know.
Find the boats, you'll find Thrumbo, is all he said.
Don't know if we actually met Thrumbo or not.
I think we did.
I don't remember if that was before or after the crash.
Oh, maybe it didn't. Yeah, we'll have to find Thrumbo. We'll go down. We'll find Thrumbo. And yeah.
I'll teleport to the...
Heapside Strand?
Keepside Strand.
Yeah. Another multiverse? Maybe. Oh no, there's blood down here. We probably did. Yep, all the dead, water people.
We must tell Thrumbo, the quest says.
Yep.
After you.
What? What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
Mm.
Leave. Maybe it has to be me to talk to him since I was the first one.
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion.
Oh, because the other one was missing because we had, or for a while, didn't we?
Yeah, but I don't think Orb was here for this one.
Hey, I mean, nothing's stopping you from doing that out at some point. But I mean, yeah. Mine isn't even that fleshed out. I just went with the vibes that I was going with at the time. I'm pretty comfy with that. Let's see. Where Carrion keeps his canopic jar? It's inside your chest. Because he's left them inside the people. Inside the zombies.
You should destroy them. Get rid of every rotten part of him. Be careful, though. He'll know you did it, and he'll be really angry.
Did you just tell him it's inside him?
No, not yet.
Alright, well, we get,
At least things have stayed
Rochi to
interesting.
tell him.
I am not here for chit-chat. Make yourself useful.
I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, that's
but
not what I meant.
I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
That's not what I meant. Oh, did you? How did you do that? All right.
He puked it
That
up.
slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time.
And that's why he
Please,
wanted you back.
take that foul thing.
He wanted his one back because he hid it inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do all of them have a part of him then?
Probably.
So won't they eventually die without him there? Is that what's powering them?
I mean, this one just puked up his heart and he's fine.
For now. Alright, yeah, fair enough. I get that. And thank you for the recruit. Thank you, Ghosty. Maybe in the future. But yeah. I'm really glad that you have your, like... Cause your current... Blair looks really cute. Your current design. Your current character. I can see in, like, the profile. Very sweet. I love witchy vibes. Although that does make me want to make, like, a witch outfit for Ray.
What path
Shall
lies
we
before me?
destroy the
Because I had
Harpy, Mr.
actually
Carrion?
thought about that a bit. Well, yeah, I guess we will be. Where do we destroy it, though? Do we just smash it?
Yeah.
Throw it against the wall?
Drop all the organs you have of his.
We'll destroy them all at once with a great boom?
Might as well.
Yeah, one moment. Let me, where's the one I have? Yeah. Alright. Let me just do some shooting. Ow.
Let's get on with it.
Let me just detach Shadowheart and move Shadowheart down here.
I'll take this way. Let's move.
It is vulnerable to fire damage. Immune to physical damages.
Good. This is for a long rest usually, but I don't usually use this spell, so I'm going to use the really... Actually, no, I can use the other spell for that. I just remembered. And then I can just throw it.
I think the ashes left of that jar now.
It destroyed the door.
Yeah.
Did it hurt? No. Thrombo's fine.
One day I'll
It only
catch a break.
slightly hurt me. Alright. Shall we go and check on, Mystic Carrion? That's at Philgrave's mansion, isn't it?
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, the last thing to do is to kill him.
Wait, what?
Kill Mr. Carrion.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna kill Thrombo for a moment. I was
Lower
like, what?
City Central Wall.
I was like, Thrombo did nothing wrong?
Depends on who you ask.
I mean, he did some stuff wrong, but I mean, he's turning into a leaf. He's a little scrungly and weird, but, you know, he just wants to, live and make a new life for himself. His new life. So, I
I can
mean,
think of a handful of clerics that would say that by being in existence, he is a sin unto himself.
Yeah, but remember, none of those clerics are... or a Telos
Or what?
cleric. A Telos cleric
Cutting
will
out.
just literally... Oh, sorry. I was saying none of them were a Telos cleric, and a Telos cleric will laugh in the face of death to just mess with it. Just fuck with people. That's their whole
What
thing.
happened?
I engaged Mystic Carrion.
Oh, I was waiting for you at the teleport point. I didn't
I
realize
walked
you were
around to
walking
the
all way there.
entrance. Well, I thought I'd take the scenic route. I'm sorry, I wanted to walk up there because it wasn't that far. And it was a whole thing in its own. Alright, I'm not going to aim with that.
Talk to me.
I am going to enter heavy.
Did he not say anything before you started
He
fighting?
immediately was hostile. He was immediately hostile. I opened the door and it was just engagement. Was he supposed to talk?
I don't know. Just
You don't
asking.
know.
Well, so much for peace.
Legendary action, Torrential Undeath. Once per turn, upon being hit, Mystic Carrion can use Torrential Undeath. Torrential Undeath. Unleash a barrage of spiritual energy, granting undead guardian wraiths while haunting other creatures with wraithful spirits.
Wraithful spirits? Are you kidding me?
Or wrathful spirits.
Sorry, I thought it was literally called Wraithful Spirits. Yeah, Witch Bunny Boy. Very cute. I love the design idea. Blair Dreamer is also such a good name. It's perfect. I don't know, it's quite a vibe. I vibe with it. It good.
Oh, his lungs are still intact somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yeah.
That's bad, right?
No, it just means he can't be silenced because his lungs are elsewhere.
Ah, so he's not quite immortal. We did destroy a few of his other things, didn't we? Oh no! I think I know why he was hostile. We destroyed his brain. So he's not thinking things through.
I see.
He's just aggressive
Wrathful
off the
Spirit.
bat.
Spiritual energy has frightened this creature and is making it vulnerable to all damage.
Yeah. I think in particular, like, had it been, had we not destroyed the brain, he might have actually asked questions first. He's not even there in his head anymore. The spirits have taken over the body in challenge because he's not even present mentally. That's what I think is happening.
Affected entity is immune to all damage. When this effect ends, the entity will be healed for 6 to 48 hit points, unless it is ended by greater restoration or remove curse.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Do we have a scroll of remove curse? We have one. There you go.
Moving.
Yippee! I guess he was a shopkeep. Oops.
Oh no. Ish good fight. Let's see.
My game may have
Still on my
crashed.
feet.
Oh no. Okay, then I'll leave and hopefully it'll auto save or have saved a bit sooner.
I don't know when the last autosave would have been.
Oh no.
Maybe when we entered the mummy lair?
Maybe. At least this time we can try and get the lungs.
This update is really buggy.
Yeah. I heard there was a lot of people complaining about it.
No use crying over spilled milk. Let's see the damage.
Let's see the complete and utter destruction of the effort we put in. I'm feeling kind of warm. I'm probably going to put on the fan that blows into the room. One moment.
So you're not gonna like this.
Alright.
So you're not gonna like this.
What?
Everything we've done this stream has been erased.
No. Eh. Ah.
Yeah.
Do we try and rush through and get to where we were, or?
I mean, that's up to you. We could just do something else entirely and come back to that later if you want.
Maybe. I don't know. What do we want to do?
No matter to me.
I don't know. I'll have to change the stream and everything again to something else. I should really stop calling it like dedicated stream titles and stuff. I should just change them to something that's neutral, so you don't feel locked into doing one thing. Yeah. Let me have a sip of coffee for a moment and think. Well, that was fun. So, I'm going to end the YouTube side. Because that, is its own thing. This was supposed to catch this, so I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTube. Have a good one. I'm mostly just doing it to YouTube to, you know, vlog things. Without having to do the upload separate. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we are.